Good morning, folks. Myself Sarthak Wadhawan, and today I am here to talk about lack of good leadership in our surrounding. What are some major causes? What is the exact meaning of leadership, and why leadership is important in our business surroundings? So let's begin with the first slide. We have what is the exact meaning of leadership. Leadership means to translate our vision into reality. So this is the exact meaning of leadership. Next is the difference between a boss and a leader. So, the first major difference is a boss always seeks for control in his own hands. On the other hand, we have a leader. A leader is a person who always seeks for commitment from other people. Next is boss always gains respect due to seniority and due to designation. And a leader always gains respect due to the hard work he has put inside his work. Next is a boss always tries to dominate and administers the whole surrounding. And on the other hand, a leader is a person who always innovates and collaborates with other people to do the work. In our next slide, we have some traits of a terrible leader. So, a terrible leader is a person who always dismisses the ideas of other people than his own. And next is a terrible leader is always close minded. In order to become a leader, a person should have vision to become successful. And a terrible leader will always be a close minded person who will not have a vision. One needs to have a vision in always order to become successful. Next is how to improve leadership skills. In order to improve your leadership skills, there are some particular things that a person must do. The first thing is show right directions to other. If a person is seeking for help, one should help other people in order to show him or her the right direction or the right path. The next thing is start taking responsibility. If a person is not taking any kind of responsibility, it is very difficult for him or her to become a great leader in future. Next thing is show faith on your team. If teamwork is important, it is very much important to show your faith on team as well. If someone will show faith on his or her team, the results will be more. There will be more productivity in the team as well. So in our next slide, we have three mnemonics of leadership, the three P's that are very much important. The first is person, second is people, and the third is purpose. A person always seeks for that purpose, and people always follow that person who is seeking for that purpose. So these are the three mnemonics we have for our leadership. Next slide, we are talking about why leadership is important in workplace. If there will be no leader in workplace, there will be lack of motivation. People will have lack of motivation and there will be no productivity in their work. So that is why leadership is very much important in a workplace. Second most reason is help to introduce the necessary changes. There are so many changes that are needed to be done in order to grow their business. But all they need is a right person at right time. And a leader can do necessary changes in the business and their business will boom at very high rate. In our next slide, we have poor leadership affecting business surrounding. How poor leadership is affecting business surroundings and business environment. If a person is allowing people to have negative gossips in the business environment, it will automatically have a bad impact on other people. The first is inactivity in workplace. If there is a bad leader, there will always be inactivity in the workplace. People will always be lazy. Second thing is hard time in inspiring confidence. People always need some confidence to do the work. If that confidence is not given by their leader, they will always lack in confidence. The next thing is how leadership help to improve lifestyle of people. First of all, there will be no procrastination in work. A leader is a person who always do his or her work at a particular time. If the project is due tomorrow, the leader will try to do the work today as soon as possible. The next thing is you will start to think positive. The way of life will be positive. There will be positivity all around. The next thing is healthy habits. A person will try to have healthy habits on a regular basis. Next thing is more concerned about their growth and the growth of others individual as well. A leader is a person who always helps other people to grow along with him. He never tries to demotivate other people. So, at last, a leader is always a person, as I said, who always motivates other to become successful along with him. And before going, I want to ask all of you a question. Do you want to become a boss or a leader by following these steps which I have shown? Or do you want to end up being a boss who is always disrespected by others? So this is all by my side. Thank you very much for listening to me.